You've probably heard familiar advice like, eat your greens, they're good for your brain. Drink milk, it strengthens your bones. Or, a light diet will keep you healthy in the long run. But here's the frightening truth. The very things we believe protect our health can sometimes quietly open the door to a stroke while we sleep. Imagine yourself sitting in the living room, reading a story to your grandchild. The air is warm, peaceful. Suddenly, you struggle to lift your arm. Your lips tremble, but no words come out. The book slips from your hands, and your grandchild looks at you in shock. In just seconds, everything changes. This isn't a scene from a movie, it's reality. Neurologists have seen it happen to thousands of patients. People who exercised, ate well, lived carefully, yet still collapsed from a sudden stroke. Why does this happen? The answer lies in the silent changes that take place once the body passes 60. Foods once praised as healthy can sometimes become a burden. Antioxidants in vegetables, when overconsumed, can upset micronutrient balance. Declining hormones make blood more prone to clotting and cause nighttime blood pressure swings. Medications for heart, blood pressure, or diabetes may quietly interact and alter blood flow to the brain. And another hidden culprit, sudden dietary shifts from heavy meat to all vegetables, from normal eating to super clean diets, can shock the brain by disrupting the stability it relies on. At night, while you think you're sleeping peacefully, blood pressure may drop, your blood thickens, and flow to the brain slows down. That's when a clot can quietly form, lying in wait like a trap. By morning, you may wake to find your arms unresponsive, your legs trembling, your speech locked away. It sounds harsh, but it doesn't mean you're powerless. Alongside dangerous habits, nature also provides simple, effective solutions if you know how to use them. Certain herbs, when used correctly, can nourish muscles, protect blood vessels, and calm the body's hidden instability in old age. And among them, 3 specific teas have been proven to restore strength, keep you steady on your feet, and preserve mental clarity. So what are these 3 teas, and why are they considered a natural shield against the decline of aging? Let's explore them in the next section. By the time you hit 60, you may start to notice your body moving slower than you expected. In the morning, you wake up sluggish. Your first steps feel heavy. Your calves sore as if you've walked miles. Some people complain. I used to climb 3 or 4 flights of stairs without a problem. Now I'm breathless by the 2nd floor. Others realize their memory isn't as sharp. It's harder to stay focused on a book or a long conversation. These small signals are really warnings. Your muscles and brain are quietly weakening. The surprising part is that the solution may be much simpler than you think. A daily cup of green tea. It sounds ordinary, but behind that cup lies an entire pharmacy of nature. Green tea leaves contain a powerful compound called EGCG epigallocatechin gallate, seen as a natural shield against oxidation and aging. Think of your body as a house. Over the years, dust, rust, and termites eat away at its beams. In your body, free radicals, unstable molecules attack cells, break down muscle tissue, and weaken blood vessels. EGCG in green tea works like a maintenance crew, quietly repairing damage before it turns into disaster. For muscles, this is especially critical. After 60, the body breaks down muscle protein faster than it builds it. That's why arms and legs shrink, even when weight doesn't change. Drinking green tea regularly slows this process. Studies show polyphenols in green tea help preserve lean muscle, preventing the sudden loss of strength that haunts many seniors. Green tea also recycles energy more efficiently. When you eat, your body decides whether to store calories as belly fat or send them to fuel muscles. With age, this balance falters. More calories turn into fat, fewer power your muscles. The result? A bigger belly and weaker limbs. Green tea helps shift that balance, sending more energy to muscles instead of fat, leaving you more alert and energetic. Take Henry, 68, for example. He often complained about feeling wiped out by late afternoon, too drained to do anything but lie on the sofa. After making green tea a habit, 1 cup in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, he noticed steadier energy, less drowsiness after lunch, and most of all, lighter legs when walking. It wasn't magic, his body was simply getting clean fuel instead of fighting belly fat and hidden inflammation. Another underrated benefit of green tea is its protection of the brain. The brain is the command center of your muscles. If it reacts slowly, even strong muscles move clumsily, leading to stumbles and falls. Green tea doesn't just offer a light dose of caffeine, it also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that promotes focus and calm alertness. Together, they keep older adults mentally sharp and physically coordinated, reducing fall risk, a dangerous accident after 60. You may ask, how can just 1 cup of tea change my body? The answer lies in consistency. A single cup won't transform you, but drink it daily and the benefits accumulate bit by bit, just like watering a wilting plant. Not after 1 day, but after many days, the plant revives. So how should you drink green tea for best results? Nutritionists usually recommend 1 cup in the morning, not on a full stomach, to maximize polyphenol absorption, and another in the afternoon for steady energy. If you're sensitive to caffeine, decaf green tea is an option. It still delivers EGCG without disrupting sleep. Of course, there are exceptions. Those with stomach ulcers, iron deficiency anemia, or on blood thinners should consult a doctor before drinking it regularly. But for most people, green tea is a safe, affordable, and practical choice. The key is not to see green tea as a miracle drug. It won't turn you into an athlete, and it can't replace protein-rich meals or good sleep. But it is a loyal ally day by day, quietly protecting your muscles, fueling your energy, and keeping your mind clear. Now picture yourself 6 months later, climbing the stairs at home. Instead of gasping for air, your breath is steady, your legs strong. You take a walk with your grandchild without stopping to rest every few minutes. You laugh more because you have the energy to truly live. And it all began with one small habit, sipping a cup of green tea each day. After turning 60, many people wake up in the morning with legs that feel as heavy as lead. Joints stiffen, every step creaks, and even a short walk can leave the heart pounding. Many shrug it off as just normal aging, but in reality, these are signals that the body is craving circulation and craving warmth. That's when ginger, a simple kitchen spice, can become a healing friend when taken as tea. Ginger has long been famous in both traditional and modern medicine. More than just a flavor booster, it contains powerful compounds, gingerols and shogaols, often described as tiny inner flames. They soothe inflammation and improve blood flow, addressing the 2 biggest challenges for seniors: chronic inflammation and poor circulation. Picture the body as a river. In youth, the river runs fast and clear, fish darting through the water. But with time, silt builds up, moss thickens, and the current slows. Blood circulation in the elderly is much the same. Vessels stiffen, flow becomes sluggish, muscles and joints don't get enough oxygen or nutrients. The result? Muscle fatigue, swelling in the legs, and a body that feels like it's on strike after even the smallest effort. Ginger tea works like warm water, clearing out the debris, restoring the river's natural flow. Take my patient, Sam, age 72. He gave up his morning walks because his legs would ache for the rest of the day. When I suggested trying a cup of ginger tea before heading to the park, he was shocked at the difference. His legs felt lighter, his steps easier, and most importantly, he no longer dreaded the pain that lingered afterward. Within weeks, he was back to walking daily, and his spirits lifted as well. Ginger tea also works wonders for digestion. Many older adults eat less or eat enough, but fail to absorb nutrients, especially protein, the main building block of muscle. If the stomach and intestines are sluggish, the meat or fish you eat won't rebuild muscle. Ginger stimulates digestive enzymes, reduces bloating and nausea, and helps every bite of food turn into true energy and repair material. That's why I call ginger tea the body's silent delivery man, ensuring nutrients reach where they're needed. Another common issue in old age is swelling in the feet and ankles. Shoes feel tight by afternoon. Walking becomes uncomfortable. This is due to poor circulation and excess fluid retention. Ginger acts as a mild diuretic, helping the body release extra fluid, relieving pressure in the legs, and leaving your steps light again. So how do you drink ginger tea properly? The simplest way is to slice fresh ginger, boil it in water for about 10 minutes, and drink it warm. For convenience, ginger tea bags work as well. 1 cup in the morning to kickstart circulation, and 1 in the evening to warm the body and relax before sleep. Many people enjoy adding honey or a squeeze of lemon, making it both tastier and even more anti-inflammatory. Of course, there are cautions. Those taking blood thinners or preparing for surgery should consult their doctor before drinking ginger tea daily. For most others, it's safe and, most importantly, easy to keep as a habit. Ginger tea isn't an instant cure. It won't make you leap out of bed tomorrow morning with the energy of a 20-year-old. But give it time, and day by day, you'll feel your legs less heavy, your joints more flexible, digestion smoother. More importantly, you'll regain confidence in your mobility, something many seniors lose out of fear of pain. Imagine this. Instead of sitting still because of aching legs, you're out walking around the garden, chatting with neighbors, playing with your grandchildren. Each step nourishes not just your muscles, but your spirit. And it all begins with one small habit: sipping a warm cup of ginger tea every day. If green tea is the shield for muscles and the brain, and ginger tea is the flame that warms the body, then hibiscus tea, with its deep crimson hue, is like fresh blood flowing through your veins. Just looking at its vibrant red color feels like life rushing back, and science confirms that this tea is one of the most powerful allies for people over 60. One of the biggest challenges of aging is poor circulation. As blood vessels harden, pressure inside them rises, and blood no longer flows as freely. The result: muscles starve of oxygen, the brain lacks nutrients, and the body falls into a vicious cycle. The weaker you feel, the less you move, and the less you move, the faster your muscles waste away. Hibiscus tea acts like nature's pipe repairman, gently softening vessels and improving blood flow so the body is properly nourished again. Imagine you're out for a walk, but after just a few minutes your legs feel heavy, forcing you to stop and rub them. That's a sign your muscles aren't getting enough blood. When you drink hibiscus tea, its anthocyanins and vitamin C act like natural cleaners, sweeping away free radicals and keeping vessel walls flexible. This opens the pathways, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles and your brain. I recall Mrs. Caroline, age 70, who often complained of swollen legs by late afternoon, so much so that even her sandals felt tight. After she made hibiscus tea a nightly habit, the swelling gradually reduced, her steps felt lighter, and she even joked that her legs felt 10 years younger. That sense of renewal wasn't just from reduced fluid retention, but from truly improved circulation. Hibiscus tea also naturally lowers blood pressure. High blood pressure is the uninvited companion of most people over 60, and is a silent culprit behind muscle weakness, heart failure, and even stroke. When blood pressure is high, arteries are stiff, and blood struggles to reach muscles and the brain. A cup of hibiscus tea, with its vasodilating effects, feels like loosening the tight belt squeezing your heart and brain. Many describe a wave of relaxation spreading through their body after drinking it. Another surprising benefit is improved sleep. Because hibiscus contains no caffeine, you can enjoy it at night without worrying about insomnia. In fact, it relaxes the body, dilates blood vessels, and slows the heart rate, preparing you for deep, restorative sleep. And as you know, it's during sleep that muscles truly rebuild. In this way, a cup of hibiscus tea in the evening is like handing your body a ticket to heal overnight. So how do you drink hibiscus tea properly? It's simple. Steep 1 tablespoon of dried petals in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes until it turns a ruby red color. You can drink it warm for comfort, or cold as a refreshing and healthy beverage. Add honey or lemon if you prefer. 1 cup a day is beneficial, but 2 morning and evening make the effects even more noticeable. There is one caution. Because hibiscus can lower blood pressure, anyone already on blood pressure medication should consult a doctor before making it a daily habit. Safety always comes first, especially as the body becomes more sensitive with age. The beauty of hibiscus tea is that it nourishes not only the body, but also the mind. With better blood flow and oxygen supply, brain fog, forgetfulness, and sluggish thinking fade. You'll feel sharper, remember more clearly, and regain confidence in your steps and your speech. A strong body must be matched with a clear mind, and hibiscus tea supports both. Picture a summer evening. You're sitting on the porch, sipping a ruby red cup of tea, watching the sunset. You feel both relaxed and reassured that you're doing something good for your health. In the weeks that follow, your legs swell less, your blood pressure stabilizes, and your sleep deepens. These small changes add up, allowing you to walk with your grandchildren, climb stairs without breathlessness, and most importantly, keep the independence aging often tries to steal. Hibiscus tea is more than a drink. It is a symbol of vitality, of healthy circulation, and of determination to resist the slow decline of aging. Each crimson cup is a reminder. Age may bring gray hair and wrinkles, but your inner strength can be renewed if you care for it wisely. My dear friend, After exploring 3 types of tea together, green tea, ginger tea, and hibiscus tea, you've probably realized an important truth. Getting weaker with age is not destiny. It's a signal for us to act. Muscles don't just vanish because you turn 60, 70, or 80. The brain doesn't simply fade because your hair has turned white. Strength and vitality can be rebuilt if you nourish them the right way day by day, step by step. I've met countless seniors who came into my clinic with a look of despair. "Doctor, I'm weak now. There's no saving me." But just a few months later, after forming small habits, drinking a cup of tea, eating a protein-rich meal, walking for a few minutes each day, their eyes lit up again. They didn't need to become athletes. They only needed to walk steadily, climb stairs without trembling, and lift their grandchildren without fear of falling. And all of that is well within your reach. Health after 60 rests on 4 pillars. Nutrition. The aging body actually needs more protein, not less. Each meal should include sources like eggs, fish, beans, lean meat, or nuts, so your muscles have the raw materials to rebuild. Movement. Muscles are made to move. No need for heavy weights, simple walking, standing up and sitting down from a chair, and gentle stretches send the body a clear message. Stay with me, grow stronger. Rest. It's during sleep that growth hormone is released. Muscles repair micro tears, and the brain clears away waste. Sleep is not a luxury, it is the most important natural medicine. Water and herbs. Muscles are 3/4 water. When dehydrated, they tire quickly. Herbal teas not only rehydrate, but also carry protective nutrients like the 3 teas you've just learned about. All of this comes down to one word: consistency. One protein-rich meal won't change much. 1 cup of tea won't be enough. 1 walk won't transform your body. But when repeated day after day, your body will listen and respond. Just like a wilted plant revives drop by drop, your body regains strength not overnight, but through many days and weeks. I want you to imagine yourself 6 months from now. You wake up in the morning without stiff knees. You walk into the garden, take a deep breath of fresh air, and feel your lungs fill with energy. You climb the stairs without clutching the railing. And when your grandchild runs to you, you can lift them up and laugh freely without feeling drained. That's not a dream. That's a future you can build for yourself. The most important message I want to leave you with today is this: you are not powerless against aging. Your body still has the ability to heal and recover if you give it the chance. Every cup of tea you drink, every step you take, every good night's sleep you allow yourself, these are the bricks that rebuild the foundation of your health. Start tomorrow. In the morning, instead of soda or strong coffee, brew a cup of green tea. At lunch, add a portion of protein. In the afternoon, walk a few laps around your home. In the evening, sip a cup of hibiscus tea to relax and let your body repair itself overnight. Repeat this and trust the process. Aging may take away quick reflexes, but it cannot take away your right to live strong, independent, and joyful. That right is in your hands, and I believe that if you stay consistent with these small habits, you'll step through your 60s, 70s, and even 80s with radiant confidence, a steady stride, a healthy heart, and a spirit that refuses to be defeated.